Nice. Oh man. I should have used this weapon. Oh, yeah, I forgot
Final
the data.
sample secure.
All wrapped up. Time to get the hell out of here.
Yes, it is.
Percival, you should unplug and find somewhere we can talk. Privately.
On it. See you soon.
Once there's somebody assassinates Percival, would totally be expecting that. That guy was strong. By the way, I'm gonna save it. I gotta think of this game like a Final Fantasy game, to be real. Gotta save it after everything. Okay, I think we're going the right way. Do we have to backtrack, or can we fast travel? Let me check. Oh, we can. Nice. He's all the way up there. Should be a way to get up here, right?
Next time, use your jetpack.
I have a jetpack? Yo, I ain't gonna lie. I've been playing this game for like, how long? 16 hours? And I didn't even know how to fucking jetpack. I ain't even gonna lie. So how do I get up there, by the way? Oh. Damn, Bound's been playing live on stream all day. Watch out, my guy. This is where we're gonna talk privately.
Look at all of you. Back from the underworld. Got pretty frantic on the comms towards the end there. But it sounded like this was a success. Got everything we need to put this plan in motion.
Bro, can you stop spamming the shit in the chat, bro? Rank souls and kick. The kick chat. Thank you. I don't know why you just came here to drop some copy and paste shit, knowing damn well I'm not gonna do it. Is the plan still gonna work? No, we gotta clean up heat leeches and terramorphs.
Can't be positive until we run some tests. But knowing that the terramorphs have been masquerading as heat leeches all this time is a big find. Arguably makes things more feasible, now that we know what we're dealing with, not less.
Agreed. Plus, I don't think you're gonna have to push real hard to get folks on board with cleaning up one of the galaxy's greatest pests if this is what they're capable of.
But none of that's getting done without the samples. You do have them, right?
Yes, I do. It goes a couple fingers and toes, but yes, we got them.
Hey, was worried about that myself. Well, I know I wasn't nearly as much at risk of limb loss as you all were. Now, my connection might have gotten a bit fuzzy there, but do I have it right that Victus knew about this damn plant?
That's what it sounded like.
Guess the old Admiral must have told someone what he learned. Even he's not clever enough to pull off an attack like that from the great beyond.
Actually, can't roll. Victus is alive and under USC custody. Plenty of suspects, that's for sure.
That's putting it lightly.
Why would I
But
tell him
it's
that?
clear someone knows about the plant and realized what ends it could be put towards. Captain, we need to get these samples back to the lab and verify we'll be able to handle cleaning up the leeches as well as the terramorphs. But in the interim,
Trying to get back to
do
the
you think
lab.
you could look into what we uncovered? See if you can turn up any information on who might have committed the attacks?
If it were
Hey,
me, I'd
we
start at
got
the scene of
top
the
48
crime,
back to the
New
lab.
Atlantis.
I already got some ideas who could have been involved. I'm not gonna
Thank you,
say
Captain.
that.
Once you finish your investigation, we'll meet you outside the cabinet chambers. They're gonna want to hear this.
They are.
Take care of yourself. No telling who might be involved.
Alright, so I'm gonna have to save and then quick save right here.
Samples are preserved.
I can't, okay. Yes, thank you. My ship.
On deck.
Okay, so I'm gonna quick save, and then I'm gonna save a new spot. Alright, so basically I have contraband on my ship, so I'm gonna have to find a way to get back to the lodge safely, which means I'm going to New Atlantis, which means I'm gonna have to get scanned for contraband. So I don't know how I'm gonna get past that. But we're about to find out. We're at a destination. Here we go.
You are entering United Colony space. Maintain course and prepare to be scanned. Our scan detected contraband on board. Halt and prepare to be boarded. All illegal and stolen goods will be confiscated. You're on the wanted list. Halt and prepare to be boarded, or we will be forced to open fire.
I need that. Hold up. How do you avoid? How do you avoid getting found out of contraband? Starfield, known as the Den, there's a true best bet getting away. Oh,
UC security always gets you in the end.
okay, let me load. Purchase from rare part dealers. Players can purchase shoulder cargo holds and scan jammers. Scan jammers. Okay. I'm gonna need that. All right, so this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna see if I can go to the den, right? wherever the fuck the den is at. Let me see. Missions. Alright, this is the back to Galaxy. Oh, okay, I got it. It's not on this one. I don't think it's on this one. It has a red star. There's a red star. Oh. This is where I'm at now. Oh. I've never been there. Oh. There's a red star. Looking for a red star. Wait, where is this place at anyway? Here, right? The den. Wait, where is the den? Starfield. Enter the wolf system. Okay, the wolf system. You'll find a bluish one. Oh, yeah. Star map. Okay. Oh, found it. All right.
Den to approaching vessel. Docking approved.
Thank you.
Den acknowledging incoming hail. Docking bay 1 is free.
Yes. Clutch. Now I can store it here if I can. Hopefully I can, bro.
Nice clean dock, Captain.
Because I need to this shit through. And then I'll come back later once I store this, or if I can store it. I really have to though. I'll come back for it.
Only a matter of... Okay, then.
It's a little surprising, isn't it?
Oh, you can go downstairs. Okay, cool. Is that a weapon?
It's just so quiet.
Okay.
What?
There.
Sorry, just...
I'd heard the Den wasn't quite living up to its old standards, but this... Oh, it's definitely worse than I expected.
Hey there.
Passing through.
That's so. Not many have reason to pass through here. Seems like most avoid it. But what do I know? Well, you're welcome here, so long as I don't hear you disrespecting the United Colonies military. You got a problem with our history or our heroes? And you can find somewhere else to get yourself a drink. Clear?
Being like this, seems this place has seen better days.
Long live the UC.
Oh, fuck the UC. Let me go over here. Up here.
You're in the Vanguard, right? Hey, thanks for your service.
How may the Trade Authority assist you?
Hmm.
You won't find a better op.
I think I have something that might pique your interest. Oh. I'm selling contraband. What can you even do with this? Let me search it up really fast. You know, warfare tech. I mean, it's under miscellaneous, so not really sure. And there's something else that's also contraband too. I have to find that. I seen it somewhere. I seen that shit somewhere. I don't know where it's at though. Looking for it. Oh. I guess it was just this is, you know, warfare tech. Right. Let me see where I can store
If you're ever in
this
New Atlantis.
Docking port inaccessible. Okay.
Good day, Captain.
Looking for a place where I can store this.
Anything I can help you with?
Cool spacesuit.
Sarah, really?
I know we're not a priority for the Vanguard or the youth. Haven't seen you around here before. Welcome to the Den.
What do you mean?
Marquez. I head up the Vanguard station here.
I just met you.
Good to see another Vanguard pilot. You assigned here or just passing through?
I just met you.
Right. Okay. Good. Was afraid I'd gotten another transfer without any warning. Nothing against you personally, of course. I'd just like to know who I'm responsible for before they show up on my doorstep. You need anything? Say the word. We're short on luxuries here, but for a fellow Vanguard, I'll do what I can to help.
What does Vanguard do here?
Vanguard's here if you need us.
Okay. Yeah, sure. There's anywhere I can store some contraband, I guess. I don't think I can though.
I should be grateful that things are so quiet here, but it just makes me uneasy.
I'm looking. Damn, dude. I really wanted to store some stuff, but it doesn't look like I'm going to be able to.
Hey there.
Hmm. What? Dude. Sure. Oh, okay. So let's just use the cell. Oh, okay. Whatever. It doesn't say miscellaneous in here. I might as well just sell it to the fucking vendor that's here besides
May
that
I be of
actual
service?
machine, right?
You won't find a...
Makes me way more sense, right? That's what I would think. Yeah. And I think I already bought mostly everything. There was something. Maybe I'm just tripping. All right. Oh, I saw the contraband, so.
Captain Kedden, it is.
That's good.
Give the word and we'll get underway.
Everything looks good at my station, Captain.
All right, let's undock and let's meet Bay Victus again. I'm so stupid. I am so fucking stupid. And I have to walk up because I didn't press the cockpit.
All is well, Captain, all things considered.
Alright, why? Undock. Alright, cool. I don't have it on me anymore. We're Gucci. Good to go. I don't have to pay a fee for having something that I'm not supposed to have. Get into any type of trouble that I'm not supposed to.
You will be scanned as you enter the city. Okay, no bounty. You're clear.
As district. Not even gonna lie to you, I woke up at like fucking 4 o'clock because last night I fucking stayed up until like 9 o'clock.
Yeah, what is it?
In the morning. It was a long playthrough of Starfield, I would tell you that. A very long playthrough. Long. Whoop. Wait, went the wrong way? Okay, I thought I was for a second.
By the way, Captain, Sergeant Yumi was looking for you.
Yeah, I know. About to meet Bay Victus. And hiding shit from me, boy.
Authorized personnel. Stay here.
Hey man, you've been hiding shit.
What a pleasant surprise. When I heard you and places. I presumed you must be onto something big.
No, we were.
Did you find
We are.
what you were looking for?
We did.
I haven't been to Londinian in many years. Why? Is there some way I could be of assistance? Were you able to recover what you were looking for?
We did, and a whole lot more.
Good news, then. So, what exactly are you doing here? Plenty still to be done in defeating the Terramorphs, no?
If we're gonna confess, on recording of you discussing the use of Terramorphs as a weapon.
Did you? Well, I don't know what you think you heard on this recording, but I sincerely hope you didn't come to the wrong conclusions. After all, given the Cabinet's current state of anxiety, they might misinterpret such a discovery to mean I could have been involved with the attacks. Perhaps I can convince you to keep this among us.
What? So you really don't know anything about the attacks, is that what you're claiming?
Of course. Do I look like I'm in any position to do what you're describing?
You could be.
I very much appreciate your agreement to not share what you
You
found.
know where these people are.
We wouldn't want anyone else jumping to conclusions now, would we?
I'm telling the Cabinet what we learned. No more lies. Confess or I turn over what I found. Sorry, I'm telling Cabinet what we learned. Consider this your chance to come clean. We have no plans to tell anyone.
You know, you're far more clever than I expected. You want to hear the words, then? I did it. The Terramorph attacks on Tau City, New Atlantis, my doing. Years of coordination between my associate and I, figuring out how to deploy the Lazarus plant's pollen outside of Londinian. Learning to synthesize it. Use it as a weapon. Now, being as clever as you are, I'm sure you have thoughts on why I might do such a thing.
Associate, who you been working with?
All in due time. First, I want to see if you're truly as astute as you appear. So why would someone like me go through all this trouble?
You know what? You and your daughter are alike in so many ways. You guys ask questions just like this every time you talk. Oh, you better show you see a deadly weapon deck they have in the Lazarus plant. Only that long, this seems personal.
You couldn't be more right. The attacks were a correction. When I discovered the plant, I did consider handing over what I'd found, but we were at war. And I couldn't risk information that dangerous falling into the wrong hands. So I ordered the bombing of the Londinian spaceport, fixing two problems at once. Halting the spread of the city's Terramorph outbreak, and sealing away knowledge of the plant's potential.
That's why you did it. Okay. Please, no secret is dangerous, and then you just fucking many so many lives. You just said it took years to find outside London and you killed them for nothing. Information gonna be handed over to security to keep ever being used. You didn't even trust your own people when you see.
These were the final days of the colony war, Captain. The Freestar Collective had spies everywhere. I was concerned that if word got out, the Collective could swoop down, start breeding Lazarus plants, and overrun our worlds with waves of Terramorphs. Just like what was happening on Londinian at that very moment. Sealing off the city to prevent mass death? It was the only option that made sense at the time.
Just 2 years to use the plant. Oh, so you didn't kill them for nothing. Please, no secret is dangerous. But...
Easy to say now, but in that moment, I wasn't about to add another dangerous variable to an already catastrophic war.
Oh.
But then, as the war ended, my trial, my execution, I made a decision. After all, I'd given everything for the colonies. My life as I knew it included. And what did I get in return? Was there any effort by the UC to protect my legacy? My daughter's legacy? No. We were sacrificed when all we did was serve. So I kept what I'd learned and arranged the attacks to set things right again. My daughter, she becomes a hero. I become a trusted advisor, having found Kaiser, the research team.
Okay.
And cement my new position of influence when I hand them the name of the person responsible for the attack on New Atlantis.
Me.
The dear departed Dr. Reginald Orlays, the associate who aided me all these years, and whom I always slated to take the fall. What luck he was stopped dead before he could hurt anyone else. His decades on the run brought to an end by another unlikely hero. You.
Yo, what the fuck? Type of evil plot plan? Why you smiling like that at me, boy? Bro, I ain't gonna lie. Why the hell do you care if UC wants you as an advisor?
Why would I want to be in the good graces of the people who control my very life? I don't know, Captain. Maybe I still dream of a life outside these walls someday. A new face would be needed, of course, but it wasn't an impossibility. Though now, I'm not so sure.
Okay. They murder you because you have some slight against your honor. You're sick. So once you clean up crew now, you must think you're very clever. Release. Why does this name sound so familiar? You've coordinated this all from here.
It wasn't easy. But the beauty of being loathed is that people will do whatever they can not to deal with you. They wanted to pretend I didn't exist. And so I used their blind eye to my advantage. Still, establishing a back channel to Orlays via the UC recovery teams was painstaking work. I've led campaigns less nerve-wracking. They believed they were luring in wanted criminals, but were in fact delivering precisely encoded slates, filled with instructions invisible to any but their recipient, dropped off at just the right moments to fall into the proper hands. All without the UC realizing whom you were actually dealing with. Slow work. But as you can see, ultimately effective.
Okay. Blaze, why does the name sound familiar?
Can't remember the many lives you've taken. Orlays was the man whose death you brought about around the moon of Etheria. The pilot of the Warlock. The man I had to eliminate. To hide my secret.
The murder you said. Alright,
There are no heroes without a villain. I simply arranged the opportunity for us to overcome one and become the other.
Okay.
And we all benefited. It's why I had Orlays reprogram Kaiser. Had that old machine guide you to where I found the plant all those years ago. I went to great lengths to ensure your and Hadrian's success.
Okay.
And look at the results. I know for a fact the Cabinet's planning to honor both you and Hadrian once this is all done. Isn't that preferable to languishing away in obscurity? Running jobs on the tail end of nowhere for the Vanguard? With only the vague hopes of perhaps earning the right to buy a home in the well someday.
Waiting for me to say thank you. We're gonna be here for a while. I suppose there's some all benefits to us. What kind of honors are we talking here?
Something befitting the dedication to the colonies you two have shown. While, of course, they can't give you a command, responsibility like that has to be earned. The cabinet does have access to considerable resources. I expect you'll
You're
be
a
quite
sketch
pleased with the
sheet.
result. And none of it would have happened without my intervention.
I suppose have been some benefits to all of this.
Precisely. And let's not forget the importance of our actual endgame.
Which is?
Eliminating the terramorphs. Securing knowledge of the Lazarus plant. What we've set in motion is going to protect thousands, maybe millions of lives. I'm simply requesting one more life be protected. Mine.
Why?
I've already sent along the evidence of Orleza's role in the attacks to the cabinet, leaving out my own involvement. All I ask is that you confirm as much to the cabinet. Tell them that it was Orlez and Orlez alone. After all, I do still have a long list of threats to the UC.
Yo, this is crazy. This is crazy because if I tell the UC that it was Orleans, right? Orleans, right? Oh, this is crazy. Tell the UC it was Orleans. Besides him, shit might go down. Damn, I'm trying to think because Hadrian knew about it and he destroyed the place because of it, and Sarah knows. So once I say it's Orleans, they're gonna be like, "Oh, that's bullshit," and then we're gonna have a whole argument.
This needn't be the end of
All
our
right, here we
good
go,
works
man.
together.
What kind of work are we talking about here?
Hunting down criminals and other threats to the United Colonies. I expect they'll give me a bit more free range once this is all over. You would help me, like you did with Orlez. Track them down and keep them from doing harm to the United Colonies. Impossible, though, if the cabinet learns I'm the one responsible for the attacks.
You're dead. I'm just gonna. I don't care about that, bro. It's already said and done. You can't even change the past, bro. You know I'm not sure, but
Well, I do hope you'll keep the larger perspective in mind, Captain. We've done something great here. Let's not squander the opportunity to do more.
I told him either or. I'm not gonna tell him, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say like, oh yeah, I'm not gonna be a yes man. Like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna say depends on the situation.
Authorized personnel only. Your friend has to stay here.
Fine by me. Bye for now.
Better dialogue would change over the course of time, but I haven't done the main quest. A minute. Man, bro. Story's unfolding. I'm like, what story? This is the fucking side mission. Alright, here we go.
Perfect timing. We just got in. So on our end, good news.
The microbe and the Asylees are both as effective against heat leeches as they are against terramorphs.
Means either plan should work for clearing those critters off our worlds.
Considering what the Lazarus plant is capable of, I don't think we can deal with those things fast enough. I already sent along info to the cabinet to get them up to speed. So what about your end? Did you find anything? Any leads on who might have committed the attacks? So,
That seems unlikely, considering he's been dust for about 20 years.
I'm sure the captain just misspoke, right?
And if I wasn't?
If you said my father was still alive and using terramorphs as weapons, I might think it's time for a psych eval. So we just misheard you, right?
No, he's alive. You see him the whole time.
No, that's impossible. He's gone. My father is dead.
I'm not lying to you. Life responsible. Facts. Sorry, I didn't
That's quite the revelation.
Certainly putting it mildly.
Alive. They Victus is alive? How did you find him? Wait. You knew he was alive and didn't tell us?
If I'm telling you all this.
You were sworn to... You swore. You were just doing your duty, weren't you? Yeah, I guess I, of all people, should know what a burden that can be. Doesn't mean I'm not mad, but I guess you letting us know late.
I'm not choosing this option,
to
by
never.
the way.
Now at least we can inform the cabinet and let them deal with him. I'm sure he did, but he killed dozens of people, and I'm not about to let him get away with something like that. But now I guess we've got our answer. Nothing left to do but put it all in front of the cabinet. Any last things we needed to discuss? This might be our last opportunity to talk things through before the cabinet weighs in on a decision regarding the terramorphs. It's hard to know. Unlike my father, the cabinet aren't butchers. But killing UC citizens, along with everything else he's done, is unforgivable. But if you're really that concerned, you could request they be lenient. They might be willing to spare him.
I just wanted to see what they was gonna say, bro. 36. Alright, I'm gonna just say it was Orlace, because I want to know more about what he's doing.
So, did you turn?
Orlace? Reginald Orlace? He did this? I didn't think he was still alive. You're sure it was him?
You know Orlace?
Oh yeah. Both worked for UC Defense Research way back when. Different departments, but everyone knew Orlace. Had a mean eye for weapons tech. And a meaner temper. Wasn't exactly a surprise when he fled instead of standing trial after the colony war. But finding out he's taken up mass murder in the years since. That is a shock. You're sure about this?
You don't believe me?
Didn't say that. Just surprised to find out my former colleague is now dropping alien predators into unsuspecting cities. Just want to make sure we've got the right man. You're certain?
Yes, I am positive.
I don't know much about Orleans, but anyone with a sick mind like that needs to be tried for his crimes, and then dealt with appropriately.
That's some impressive work. So then give us the rundown. Where's Orleans now? Were you able to bring him in?
Place is dead. Things went badly, still shaken up. Rather not talk about it. I tried to kill me. Last mistake I made. And bring him in, and I killed him. Otherwise, we kind of die.
Huh, I see. Wish we could have questioned him. But, well, there's nothing we can do at this point.
Yep.
Any idea why he might have done it? Or what he was doing with the plant?
I'll try to find it. Who's gonna write things?
I can't imagine the amount of work it took to deploy the Lazarus plant off-world. Strange to go to all that trouble and not state your reasons.
Well, the man knew how to hold a grudge. I wouldn't be shocked if this was him getting back at the UC for trying to put him on trial.
I guess. Well, at least he won't be able to hurt anybody else now. Might be the best we could ask for, given the circumstances. So I guess there's nothing else to do but get this all in front of the cabinet. Unless there were other things we needed to discuss. This might be our last opportunity to talk things through.
Alright, what are the rest of us going back to?
Asili's aren't hostile to humans, but they are megafauna.
What does that mean?
If someone decides to pick a fight with one, it could get ugly.
Oh.
But they've already been spread far and wide once before when the UC was raising them as livestock, so the risk of introducing them to new worlds is minimal. Using them to clean up the terramorphs and leeches, though, it's not going to be nearly as expedient as the microbe would be. Given what we know now about the Lazarus plant, the speed of the job does matter. But going with the Asiles, we're at least dealing with known risks.
Both approach our world.
They are.
Microbe needed minimal adjustment to account for heat leech anatomy.
And the Asiles seem like they're even better at tracking leeches than morphs.
Hell of a sight to watch, though, when they catch them. Like an open airlock guzzling angry spaghetti.
Method of dealing with terramorphs are you?
Microbe is gonna make the cleanup a whole lot quicker. If we're concerned about this Lazarus plant getting deployed again, that's the way to go.
The cabinet can secure the Lazarus plant, and then we're not risking any surprises when it comes to dealing with a microbe.
You're being paranoid. You know the science. You know we can make this safe.
I do know the science. I also know math.
There it goes to
and
the
the 1 in a million
argument.
chance of a mutation isn't 0. So I guess we're still in discussion. Probably best at this point to let the cabinet weigh in. See if they have a preference.
Okay. Nothing else in mind in here. Let's
And
go.
here we go.
Welcome back, all of you. I wish we were meeting under better circumstances. But according to Hadrian's report, and the second one I just received, it seems the Terramorph attack on New Atlantis was no random occurrence, but a planned strike. Is what I'm reading here true?
I'm here reading true that scrap man is a deliberate attack. Yes, but don't you worry, we found the culprit.
My God. An attack? Using terramorphs? How is that possible?
You will all receive a full briefing once we're done here. So then, is what the second report claims correct? Did Reginald Orleans commit these attacks, Captain?
Reginald Orleans. That's it was Lace. I think you should tell him. Sorry, I need to verify something. The report is no true police help, but Venied just organizing attack. Was released.
That appears to be the case, ma'am. The captain tracked that information down just after our trip to Londinian.
Reginald Olace? Wasn't there a report he'd been killed recently?
Body was found floating around Etheria. Report mentioned you were sent to try and bring him in, Captain. I guess that didn't go according to plan.
Yep.
Ah, yes. I was told about your mission and who ordered it. Did you two suspect at the time Orlays might have been involved in the attacks?
It's a coincidence. I was surprised as all you. Are you suggesting?
Only that it would have been preferable if you'd managed to find him before he murdered UC citizens. Now, are you going to answer the question for me or not? Did you already suspect Orlays?
No idea, ma'am. We just thought we were dealing with a known criminal. I said criminal.
Well, it appears you were ahead of the curve. This report contains definitive evidence Orlays triggered the attacks via this Lazarus plant the captain and Major Sanan uncovered.
Simply harrowing.
Indeed. Though it would have been preferable for him to have finally faced the UC's justice, it seems both of you are to be commended for ensuring he was dealt with before he could strike again. You have our thanks. Now, with our villain unmasked, we can attend to the other matters at hand.
Too bad that's not the main
With the
villain.
threads you've brought together here, the Lazarus plant, the attacks, the heat leeches, the three of you have likely spared thousands of lives. But it now falls to the cabinet to ensure this can never happen again. As such, the cabinet will be securing the Lazarus plant on Londinian. All materials related to the plant will be classified to ensure no one else learns its true nature.
A sound decision, Madam President.
There's the measures used to be taken in the last.
Well, luckily the natural hostility of Londinian makes keeping out trespassers relatively easy. But we'll ensure its growth is contained, that access to the plant is only permitted via highly regulated clearances, and that our troop presence on Londinian is increased.
Yeah. Current plant isn't enough. It should be wiped out. I believe those other factions should be helping securing the Lazarus plant. Okay, that's the right call. I believe the other fractions should be involved. Nah.
I'm glad you think so. So then, to our final topic. The cabinet has agreed to implement a plan that will deal with the Terramorph, and now also Heat Leech presence on human worlds.
Okay.
In fact, we've already begun enacting measures to check all UC ports and settlements for undiscovered nests. But we all understand this is only a partial solution. The project we're embarking on will be a long and difficult one. So our first step must be deciding how exactly this all will be handled.
Madam President, this microbe is clearly too much of a risk. The Aseles are the safer approach.
To someone with limited knowledge of biology, perhaps? The technology behind the microbe is solved science, Madam President. It isn't dangerous. Using it to wipe out the Terramorphs would be the quickest path to protecting humanity.
And fast results always lead to the best outcomes, don't they?
As you can see, there remains debate among the cabinet. We were hoping your group might issue a recommendation. Major?
We've been having similar debates ourselves, but the captain has yet to weigh in.
Oh my god, please don't let me be
Captain,
the fucking...
I know this may not be your area of expertise, but we'd like to know your take on the matter.
Aseles. I still have questions about the methods.
Please.
We're going to bring back the Aseles.
I can feel this one. While intimidating creatures, certainly, Aseles are docile unless provoked. They're honestly closer to oversized mobile scanners than deadly predators. The concern is that, while all proposed methods will be long-term efforts, the Asylees are the slowest. Slow to breed, slow to deploy. We do everything we could to accelerate that process, including mustering some of our mothballed cloning technologies. But if we do elect to use this method, we'll be doing things at the pace of a megafauna, which is not an expedient one.
What are the chances that the microbe cause problems to human and other species?
Infinitesimally low.
But not zero.
The chance of a starship landing on you as you sit here isn't zero, yet you still attended. Personally, my fear isn't mutation, but terramorphs developing a resistance. But that's something our group can continue to address if we decide to take this approach, as I believe we should.
Okay. Will the other factions have any role to play in this cleanup?
This won't work without them.
Exactly right, ma'am. The Interstellar Affairs Office has already begun reaching out to worlds throughout the settled systems, informing them of the risks we're all facing, and that the UC has a plan to prevent what happened on New Atlantis from happening elsewhere. Thus far, the response has been overwhelmingly positive. The spirit of mutual cooperation displayed between the UC and the Freestar Collective in managing the Terramorph data set a good tone for the work we're doing, Captain. We expect we'll hit some resistance, but our office has plenty of carrots and sticks to ensure the program's widespread success.
Okay. Exactly, doing our work here, deploying whichever method we use there.
The responsibilities will be spread across multiple branches of the UC. Research and day-to-day administration will be handled by a new group under the Science Division. All diplomatic concerns and coordination will fall to Chief Yassine and Interstellar Affairs.
All
But
right.
most of the actual on-the-ground work, that'll be handled by the Vanguard.
Roger. All right. Any other questions?
Very well.
Need anything? Anything? Shouldn't we consider that spread?
I believe we have a responsibility to do something, yes. Heavens forbid, years from now someone reopens the Pandora's box that Orle's discovered. It falls to us to enact every measure required to ensure that day never comes.
Hold on, I'm gonna put back on my bag everybody. Yeah.
We're waiting on you, Captain. Gather your thoughts, and let's continue. These are topics of the utmost importance. Take your time.